Hey there, it's Greg T with the Image Stop with a quick overview / tutorial for adding new pages to your website. This is being done for the proactivehealthgroup.ca website, and we are just going in from already logging into the head dashboard so we can kind of see how to approach this. So first of all, we are logged in, so I'm going to go to the pages section, go to add new, of course. Now that can be done from the new button at the very top if you want it, or whatever. Here, of course, you can name the page whatever you like. I'm just going to say test page for now. I'm going to add that. I'm going to pump there on the builder. This is what makes it fast and really easy to reproduce and create the new pages. Makes it really good. We're going to go to clone an existing page. And don't worry about pre-made layouts and stuff. There we are. Now we also have a product page template for the products if you need. But with the cloning side, all you need to do is actually scroll down, scroll through the site, and you'll find a list of all the different pages that currently exist. You'll see that these are all called pages. The other ones are posts. That's for your blog entries. So, and this can be done for blog entries as well. It's a little bit different, a little bit extra to do in that, but not a big deal. You can also just click pages only, and it'll only show the pages, which is really nice. So right off the bat, we're going to pick one of the sections for what you offer. I'm going to click just for the sake of physiotherapy. I'm going to put that one in there. Now that's going to quickly load all of the sections and the information that was set up in that. And it's as simple as that was set. You can maybe create a parent one. So if it's under services, we'll select that it's under services. So if it's a new service, and click publish. And believe it or not, that page has now been created. Now it's just simply going in and having to add the new content. So I'm going to go to View Page because we'll see it on the front end, just to show you how you can add that information much easier and faster for you on the this side. So all we do then, once you've gotten to that page, we go Enable Visual Builder, of course. That's going to give you all the information. It's a quick load, nice. We go here. And we go to the visual side of this and add your text, whatever that may be. So you go in here and just straight add that all in there, whatever that may be. I know that's kind of there. My cat wants attention, that's kind of fun. Okay, and you click the check mark. And if there is a symbol such as what's been used in the front page, that's something that would need to be custom created. Those were custom created for the site, so we can do that for you. Just let us know what symbol you need. The only thing I would caution, I guess, at this point, and I'm going to kind of pop over to the page to have a look at that, just to see, because okay, go over that page. There we are. We have those set up, in rows of the 4 images there. We'd have to create a new row or rearrange and resize everything. So my recommendation would be to create a new row and potentially do, one logo maybe underneath the IV therapy and then one under physiotherapy to balance, future ones as they come. If there is just one more, we can make this into rows of 5 as well. If you would rather do that, we just have maybe double lines for some of the text here, and that's pretty much all. So yeah, as far as adding the new image, we would click that button there, click the image there, go and find the image that you want to use, or upload your image by selecting Select Files, and you actually go and get that from your desktop or from your laptop on your computer. The only other thing that we'd have to look at here is looking at this section here. We have information here that we would need to have added as well. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to show you what it looks like first of all. So I'm going to go to the physiotherapy page, because as we're on this page, okay, we know the kinesiologist and exercise specialist is a different color. Reason being is that one is actually hidden. It still exists, but it is hidden because we were asked to take that off. So what we'd have to do in this case, you'll notice that all the stuff here is bright green. The bright green means that it is it's a global item. So anything you change on any of these will change it on every single page. Now the good thing is, so if we change it on every single page, it'll be changed in this section on all of the different services, which is great. So here's what we'll do. Okay, in this case, we'll say, okay, we want whatever the name of this one. We called it test page. I'll say the service is called test page, just for the fun of it. Okay. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to duplicate this. We're just going to create it right below. We're going to click here. We're going to say test page, or whatever the service is, of course. And then we have to have a link to that page. So up at the very top, you'll see, in your address bar, you can't quite see that with the where the recording is taking place. But I'll show you when I cut and paste it. I've just copied in the address bar the full name of the page. Now, not the information for the editor, but just the name of the page. So that's how it would show up, because we did put it underneath the services section. And we would click OK. And automatically what will happen is, okay, you'll see what happened here. Kind of done on purpose, don't worry. That ends up changing both of those. Now, of course, we don't want that, because what ends up happening, of course, is it's duplicated and changed the thing from physiotherapy. See, I just undid it again. So what we'd actually have to do is, okay, undo this. We'll have to create a new button, because that's what this is here, and we call it test page. And as I say, I show you that because what ends up happening is you just kind of need to see how you cannot duplicate a global item and have it separate. It will always be global, more toward everything that is the same thing, which is why duplication doesn't work. And here we go on the new button. We're going to paste this here and say, okay, that's set. Now it's called test page. That's good. Now I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go, I did a right click, okay? Copy module styles. I'll go here, right click, paste module styles, and look at that. It creates all the same thing exactly as you want it right there, without doing a duplication. So in effect, we kind of duplicate the settings for that button, but we don't duplicate the button itself. So then what would need to be done here is this would need to be, I guess, saved here as going to be a test page button. We'd make that a global item, and we would save that to the library. Now, in this case, it would actually have to be added to all of these pages as well. A little bit of a pain for that, but that's not a big deal to do. So what we need to do is go into each and every page, or click on Enable Visual Builder, and I'll show you how this one works here. Here we do a right click, copy module, go to that other page that we're just loading here, go here, right click, paste module, and it shows up right underneath. Now we do that after we saved it as a global item. So of course what ends up happening then is it saves all the way through for every single page, and we make sure we click the purple button and save at the very end. Now we're not doing it in this case because we didn't actually make any changes that we don't want to, that we want to save. So I'm going to get rid of those pages. I'm going to get rid of this button as well, because we really don't need that in this section. But you know what, there's no need to actually save any of this, but you see how to create the page. Okay, so since that's all done, actually, well, we'll save the page just to show you how to add it to the menu. So let's and to the overall menu here in the drop down. That is now saved. And I'm going to now go into the up here in the PHG section here for the name of the site there, and go to menus. And that'll pop over to the menu section. Make sure we're working on the main menu and not any others. And in this case, we go view all. We just want to find, there's the test page right there. We click that, add to menu. We go down, we literally take this, drag, and drop it to where we want it to be underneath the services. Now if it's here, then it would stay in the main part of the menu. If it's just indented like this underneath that services area, it will now become part of the drop-down menu. And then we just need to scroll up and click Save Menu. In this case, I won't do that, of course. We don't want a test page to be showing up in your live site right now. So I'm just going to remove that. We're not going to worry about it. I'm going to go back to Pages. We're going to leave that. We don't need to save anything. The warnings are great to see, mind you. And back here, again, I'm going to go to Services. Go to the second page, because that test page will be located there. There it is. And we're going to trash that because we really don't need that page. And that's pretty much it. As long as you make sure that you save everything from the steps that you take within the module, within the page itself, both in the back end and in the front end or the visual builder, and that's it. Yeah, and as you noticed in even just doing this tutorial, the load time's pretty quick, to be quite honest with you. You know, if I go right here back to the website, it loads, and it loads fast. The reason you're getting some of these things from your marketer is that they're using some the stuff that we sent that article about previously, as far as the Google page speed, and it is quite deceiving. I'm also sending, with a link to this video, or from this video in the email, I sent a screenshot from the GT metrics. It is, to be quite frank, it's a better tool for analyzing your page speed and your actual page scores. Right now, in that, it's only showing in the two areas that need work. I believe it's the parsing, the JavaScript parsing, and the browser caching. It's browser caching, not website caching. There's two different things there. But in that, you'll notice that the things it's asking to be cached and worked on are all external links, not internal with your site. There is a plugin that we could look into using that would help you as far as setting up YouTube so that it's an image as opposed to the actual video that's loading, and that would definitely speed things up there, because the more any video, but the more videos you have in a page, of course, the slower that page is going to load. Ultimately, other than that, though, the lowest score that we are noticing here when the GT Metrics one is an 83%, and that goes 83, 87, 92, 93, 97, 99, 99, and hundreds from there on. You're actually nailing this really, really well. The comments about caching, no, there's not a caching plugin, because all the caching is done at server level, which is actually much more efficient, and you actually have a CDN that's being worked as well. So what's happening is images and stuff are being delivered from I guess it's from different servers and cloud hosts, so that again it's delivered faster and more. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Lost for words. It's the end of the week. No, but it's the CDN is going to deliver it from different hosts and servers, and it's going to be much more efficient for the delivery of all your images and stuff. So that's good. As far as some of the other report things, seeing the images that were needed to be compressed, I did take a quick look there, and in all honesty, the 3 in the banner, we reduced the size slightly on those. Everything's looking good there, and reduced the size of these images right here, which was really minor, to be quite honest. Anything can be reduced slightly. We've actually seen some now that some of the reports saying, oh, you can reduce images, and when we actually do some of the calculations, it ends up being a 0.00 of a megabyte difference if you save it just a little bit more compressed. There is a compression, an image compression and reducing a size reducer within the website for everything that's uploaded, so it should help you there. Again, it's not the absolute perfect for everything. Ideally you'd want to do that as you do it, through the programs such as Photoshop and that. But if you don't have that, this does work for you. There's a lot of things. As we've kind of said, anybody can pick apart anybody's site and look at stuff, but the best thing to look for when you're talking to page speed is you click the button, and how long does it take for that to go? So, bang, let's click it. And bang, it comes up fairly quickly. And that's some things to really pay attention to. There probably could be some reduction in some of these sizes and stuff too. Again, we can take a look at that, but you're not in bad shape right now. And I'd like to see what the marketing does on its own, as opposed to blaming the site for things, because I get concerned just knowing how a lot of companies that are digital marketers will angle things in such a way that, oh, well, you need a new site. The comment about the Divi builder being heavy and a tough load. Well, the hosting you guys are with is actually, they're partnered with the Elegant Themes, which is the creators of Divi theme. It's the most downloaded theme in WordPress history. It is used by many sites across the internet. The hosting you guys are with is dedicated to WordPress hosting, and is phenomenal because of their partnership with Divi, how they cater to making sure things work best with them and with themes there. So you're in a very good spot. I'm not as concerned as what this report seems to be, and it troubles me a little bit for your sake, because I don't think you guys need to spend the extra money on building a new site, which is where this seems to be angling. So that is all. In fact, if you would like me to talk to your marketer, I would have no problem doing so. We've got a lot of experience with these kind of things, and I would love to help. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. If you're seeing this after the weekend, I hope you had a great weekend. Thanks a lot, and take care, guys.